Welcome students. Okay, today we will see one problem on a simple impulse turbine, single stage impulse turbine. Okay, in previous lesson we discussed how do we draw the impulse turbine velocity triangle, and how do we measure the different performance parameters of the impulse turbine, and from the velocity triangle how do we calculate the different velocities by applying the trigonometric rules. Okay, now we will see the problem on impulse turbine. Okay, see this problem. Okay, in a single stage impulse turbine, the mean diameter of blade ring is 1 meter. Okay, the diameter of the blade ring, that means the diameter of the rotor is given, that is 1 meter, and a speed of the rotor is 3000 rpm revolutions per minute. Okay, the steam issued from the nozzle is 300 meter per second. Okay, that is the inlet velocity of the turbine and exit velocity of the nozzle, and nozzle angle is 20 degrees. Okay, this is the inlet angle of the steam turbine blades, and the blades are equiangular. Okay, the blades are equiangular means, okay, we are having two angles, okay, theta and phi. Okay, we are having two blade angles, that is theta and phi. Okay, that are equiangular means theta is equal to phi. That is our given condition in the present problem. If the friction loss is 19% and axial thrust is equal to the 98 newtons. Okay, friction loss also given. So the relative velocity changes at outlet compared to the inlet. If there is no friction means, okay, VR1 is equal to VR2. Okay, if the blade angles are equal means theta is equal to phi. These 2 points you have to remember while solving the problems on impulse turbine. Okay, what is that 2 points? What are the two points? One is, if the blade angles are equal, theta is equal to phi. Okay, mostly the blade angles are equal in impulse turbine, and in case of relative velocity, if there is no friction, okay, the relative velocity at inlet is equal to the relative velocity at outlet. Okay, VR1 is equal to VR2. These two conditions you have to remember, okay, while solving the problems on, okay, impulse turbine. Okay. Okay, see the given data, diameter is given, diameter of rotor is given, that is 1 meter, and speed of the rotor is given 3000 rpm, velocity of the nozzle is given, and inlet angle of the nozzle to the blade of the turbine is given, and the condition is, okay, theta is equal to 5. Okay, blade angles are equal, equiangular blade angles we are using. Okay, the losses are 19%. That means the relative velocity loss is 19%. Okay, the inlet velocity is VR1, and 1 minus 0.19% into VR1, that will gives the relative velocity at outlet. Okay, we can write this VR2. Okay, this VR2 is equal to, okay, relative velocity at exit. We have to consider the losses into relative velocity at inlet. Okay, axial thrust also given, that is 98 newtons. Okay, 98 newtons. That axial thrust means, okay, it is the mass flow rate. How do we find the axial thrust? Mass flow rate into, okay, Vf1 minus Vf2. Okay, this is the axial thrust, the difference between the rate of change of velocities in the axial direction, that is the axial thrust. Okay, then you have to draw this velocity triangle based on the given measurement of velocities. Okay, and u is already, v1 is given, that is nozzle velocity is given, and alpha is given 20 degrees. Okay, and theta is equal to phi. He mentioned theta is equal to phi. Okay, and theta is equal to phi, we can draw, and rpm n value is given, and this u value also you can calculate, that u is equal to pi dn by 60 meter per second. Pi dn by 60, this is very important. Okay, by using this formula you can easily calculate, okay, the mean blade velocity u, pi dn by 60, and this u value you can write and by calculating, by substituting the diameter and revolutions per minute 3000, you can get a u value, and based on the u value you have to take scale, and that based on that scale you have to draw this line first. Okay, u line you have to draw first, and later the blade angles are equal, means okay, from this point you have to draw theta and phi. Okay, these two are equiangulars, and first you have to draw this alpha line. Okay, alpha means okay, the nozzle angle is given and velocity v1 is given. Okay, based on the given scale, first you have to draw this length of line with v1 velocity and alpha. Okay, later you have to project this point vertically upwards, and you have to extend this u line horizontally. Then okay, this length of line will comes. Okay, theta, alpha, theta and phi are equal. So from this line you can draw phi line, length of line, and alpha is known value and u value is also known value. Okay, the total length of line vw1, okay, and vw2, this much, this small length of line will gives the vw2. Okay, first you have to draw u length of u velocity, later you have to draw this line and v1 and 20 degrees angle, later you have to project this line, you have to join this line, and theta line you have to draw, and phi line you have to draw. Later you know the value of vr2. Okay, vr2 line, vr2 length of line, how much length we have to maintain, that is 0.81 into vr1. vr1 is the known value. Okay, from the inlet velocity triangle, after completion of the vr1 length of line you can measure, and from that measurement of line you can draw this vr2 line. Okay, this vr2 line. Okay, after finding the, after drawing the vr2 line, you can extend the line vertically up to the vw2 point, then you can join this this point with this one. Okay, this is beta exit angle. Okay, in problem, okay, he mentioned, okay, find exit angle of the nozzle, that is beta. You can measure and you can write the beta angle also. Present problem only he mentioned find the power developed by the turbine. Okay, in this problem also you can calculate beta value also. Okay, after complete drawing of this velocity triangle, by taking the suitable scale you can easily draw beta. You can easily calculate any parameters of the impulse turbine. Okay, previously we discussed so many parameters like, okay, work done by the impulse turbine and power developed by the impulse turbine and stage efficiency and nozzle efficiency. Okay, like that all parameters you can easily calculate after complete drawing of the combined velocity triangle. Okay, in the present problem only he want only power developed by the turbine. Okay, you can also calculate the exit velocity of the steam and exit angle, exit nozzle angle, discharge angle or exit angle of the steam. Okay, these parameters also you can easily calculate. Okay, always you have to remember, okay, how to draw the combined velocity triangle based on the given data, then only you can easily solve any problem in the impulse turbine. Okay, by applying the trigonometric rules also you can solve the problem, or by taking the suitable scale also you can solve the problems. Okay, first method I will explain. Okay, by applying the by taking the suitable scale, first you have to calculate the blade velocity u. Okay, after calculating the blade velocity, okay, with blade velocity you have to draw the line. Okay, after that the given condition is, okay, alpha is equal to 20 degrees and velocity is 300 meter per second. Okay, with this angle 20 degrees and 300 meter per second line you have to draw, and later you can extend at the end point vertically, and horizontally you can extend u line. Then these two points meet at one location, and at this location you can draw these two lines, VR1 line and VR2 line, okay, with the theta and phi angles. Okay, in problem also mentioned theta and phi are equiangular. Okay, theta and phi are equiangular means, okay, theta is equal to phi. Okay, after drawing the VR2 line by VR2 length of line, okay, you can extend that VR2 length of line vertically and you can join that horizontal u line. Okay, this intersection point you can find, and beta also you can locate. Then the complete velocity triangle will complete. Okay, complete velocity triangle you can draw, and from the combined velocity triangle you can easily evaluate all parameters. Theta and phi you can easily measure from the combined velocity triangle. VR2 you can measure from the combined velocity triangle. VW1 you can measure, and VW2 you can measure. VF0 you can measure, and beta and V2 also you can calculate. In the present problem only, he wants to calculate power developed by the turbine in terms of kilowatts. Okay, you can also calculate the exit velocity of the nozzle and discharge angle and relative velocity of the steam and virile velocity at inlet and virile velocity at exit. These parameters also you can calculate after complete drawing of the combined velocity triangle. Okay, while solving the problems on impulse turbine, either single stage or multi-stage turbines, okay, you have to remember, okay, how that combined velocity triangle will appear. Okay, based on the given conditions you have to draw that combined velocity triangle. Later you have to take suitable scale to redraw the actual combined velocity triangle. Okay, by taking the suitable scale means, okay, if you consider 300 meter per second velocity is equal to the 5 centimeters. Okay, 5 centimeter line will give the 300 meter per second velocity. Like that you have to take the scale and you have to complete the drawing of combined velocity triangle. Okay, after that, after drawing the combined velocity triangle, you can easily evaluate every parameter in the every velocity. You can easily measure every velocity in the combined velocity triangle. You can measure, you can easily measure the every angle in the combined velocity triangle, and every performance parameters also you can easily evaluate. Okay, in the present problem we have to measure power developed by the turbine. The formula for power developed by the turbine is mass flow rate into VW1 plus VW2 into U. Okay, VW1 plus VW2, this is plus or minus means always we are taking the minus. Okay, VW1 plus VW2 into U. Okay, VW1 is 283.5 meter per second and VW2 is 54 meter per second, and UV is 157.1. Okay, after calculation U value is 157.1. Okay, U is equal to 157.1 meter per second. Okay, power developed by the turbine also you can calculate, that is 181.2 kilowatts. Let us see one more problem on this first turbine.